It's been 45 years since cinemagoers were left stunned by the Blue Lagoon, a story of two young children marooned on a tropical island who grew up, of course, to fall in love.
Now, the controversial storyline made headlines and put its young stars firmly on the Hollywood map. And Christopher Atkins joins us live from Bali. Hello.
Good morning, good morning.
It's great to see you. What are you doing in Bali?
Getting the heck out of cold, wet Connecticut for a while.
Understandable.
45 years since Blue Lagoon. Can you believe it? You were both so young. Tell us about how you got the job and what you were thinking in relation to the expectations of where that might lead.
Well, I had no expectations at all. I was just, I always wanted to play pro baseball. That was my dream. And I was modeling at the time with the Ford Modeling Agency. And there was this open call to this movie. And they sent me in, and I thought, oh, how cool would this be to go in and audition for a movie, and when it comes out, all my friends, we can go and watch it and say, oh, yeah, I read those lines. So I never thought in a million years that they'd actually cast me. So I had no idea what was next. And I actually didn't really know if I even wanted to do it, because I was about to head off to Denison University for college, and I knew nothing about movies or how to make a movie. So it was a life-changing event, obviously.
Like, did you ever get to college or not?
Never got to college. No, never got to college. I ended up deferring, but when I came back and then the movies started coming out, my whole life changed overnight. That I had no idea was going to turn into that. And then now I got busy.
And the rest is history.
The rest is history.
Yeah, you've kept in touch with Brooke over the years, is that right?
Yeah. We still talk every once in a while. Yep, I'll text her. She did a podcast not long ago. She had a podcast, and I did that. And yeah, we keep in touch. She's in New York most of the time, I think.
Okay. Now, you went on to play another memorable character on Dallas, of course. There is this funny story that we're going to ask you about, because there is this funny story out there that the network accused you of stuffing your Speedo. Talk us through that controversy.
Well, it's a true story. It's a true story. I got a call from my manager saying they asked me to quit stuffing my Speedo. And I said, wait a minute, what? I didn't even know what that meant. I was 18 years old. And then I think they might have been messing with me. But I am going to the elephant park here, Mason Elephant Park and Lodge. And this was the last time I was there. It was a lot of fun.
Okay.
Oh wait, here's the picture of it.
Careful. Okay, that's better. Yeah.
So that's what I'm looking forward to. It's seeing Nigel Mason and wishing him happy birthday.
See, welcome to Australian television. You could never do that on American television.
Yeah.
You know. No, you know.
I love that you just happen to have that handy.
Was a true story. I'll tell you one other true story that happened was Linda Gray was the first cougar, and we had our big kissing scene on this dock, and this was wild. So we had this big kissing scene. It was our first kissing scene, the whole thing. So we get out there, and the cast and everybody are all standing on the lawn watching, and they usually just go home. We have this kissing scene, and they say action, and we do this kiss. And then we break apart from the kiss, and she looks at me and she says, so how was that? And I thought that was kind of a weird thing to ask. And I said, yeah, no, it was good. And all of a sudden, my lips go completely numb. And she had put that dentist stuff to numb your gums before they stick it all over her lips as a joke for our big moment on Dallas.
Oh, that's fun.
I love that.
Would have been better if she used the KFC.
They were all crazy.
If she used the KFC toothpaste, that would have been better. That's crazy.
Yeah. That would have done it back. Yeah.
You visited us here in Australia a few times now. You even filmed that cult classic Pirates down here. We saw a little bit of that. Obviously you love this part of the world. You're down in Bali. What do you love about this part of the world?
Oh, it's like my second home. I was married to an Aussie for 20 years. Got two wonderful kids. I go there as often as I can. As a matter of fact, I'm working on a show with one of your own, Crazy Craig Bennett. And he's the champagne, and I'm the backpack and canteen, and the two of us are going to go off and, as he says, at chalk and cheese and explore some of the most wild, bizarre, crazy Australian mysteries in this new show we're putting together right now. So I'm looking forward to coming back and working down there now.
Fantastic.
That sounds great. Well, listen, lovely to see you. We know you're busy in Bali. You got to go and get your bintang singlet and get your hair braided, like all of us. That's what we do there. So great to see you this morning. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. Yep.
All right, and if we get cancelled for that elephant photo, just remember that was your fault. They were last seen. They were last seen with that guy from Blue Lagoon, their last show.